Hi, girls. Hello. How are you? How are you, Paula?
Hi. Fine, thank you.
You're good? How about you, Sisa? How you feeling
Thank
today?
you.
Good? Great. That's awesome, girls. Okay, so for today's workshop, we are going to talk about an inspirational person who's somebody wonderful that I really like, and I bet you do too. Okay, so to start this workshop, we are going to do an activity. Okay, we're going to do a warm-up activity. Okay, so let me share with you my screen. I'm going to share with you my screen, and for this activity, I will need your help. Okay, so here you can see that we have some colors. Can you see we have some colors? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so here you are going to pick one color, and behind that color, you will have a body action, okay? You will have to do something with your hands. Maybe you're going to stand up or do something with your body, but you are going to tell us what to do, okay? So let's begin with Paula. Paula, please pick a color.
Blue.
Blue, okay, so let's see what's behind color blue. Okay, can you read that? Paula, can you read that? Can you read it? What is that? It says?
¿Estás aplaudiendo?
Clapping. Clapping, very good. It says clapping, clapping like this. Can you clap? Clapping, very good. Excellent. Now, Sisa, can you please pick a color?
Purple.
Purple, let's see, color purple. Ooh, can you read that?
Yes. Snapping.
Snapping. And what is the snapping? Can you do the movement?
Chasquear.
Snapping. This is snapping. Very good, girls. That is snapping. So we have clapping, snapping. Very good. Now let's see. Let's see the next one. Paula, can you pick another color, please?
Red.
Red. Color red. Let's see what's behind color red. Ooh, what is that? Can you read it?
Whistling.
Whistling. Yes, whistling. What is whistling? Can you whistle? I see that you're doing the movement like this. That is whistling. Very good. So we have clapping, snapping, and whistling. Making a sound with your mouth. Very good, Paula. Excellent. Now, Sisa, pick a color, please.
Yellow.
Yellow. Very good. Let's see what's behind color yellow. Oh, what is that?
Jumping.
Jumping. What is jumping, girls? Let's go and jump. Let's go jump like this. Woo. Jump, jump. There you go. Very good. So listen carefully. Clapping, snapping, whistling, jumping. Like this. Very good. Excellent, girls. And the last one, Paula.
Pink.
Pink, of course. That is our color that we have left. Let's see what's behind color pink. Oh, this one's easy. Can you read it?
Waving.
Waving. Can you say waving? Waving. Excellent. So this is waving, like saying goodbye and waving to say goodbye. Waving. Very good. So remember, we have clapping, snapping, whistling, jumping, and waving. Waving goodbye or saying hello. That is waving. Very good, girls. Excellent. So that was our warm-up activity. So you have a little more vocabulary words for movement, body movements. And the next thing that we are going to do, moving on to our workshop, I am going to show you first the front cover of a book, okay? What is the front cover of a book? Who knows? What is the front cover? What is a book?
Un cuaderno.
Mhm.
Libro.
Exactly, very good. A book, that's a book. And what is the front cover? What is the front cover of a
La
book?
portada del libro.
Very good, excellent. Very good, la portada de un libro. That is the front cover of a book. So you will need to use your eyes to see what's in the cover, okay? So I'm going to show you once again my screen. And for this part of the workshop, here you have, can you see it? Let me put this here. Let me put you over here and I'm going to present to you. Okay, so here you are. Okay, so here we have the front cover of a book. And if you see over here, I have the book. I just wanted to put it big so you can see it a little bit better, okay? So here I have the physical book. And the name of this book is called Frida Kahlo, Artists in Their Time, okay? So here's the front cover. Now, let me ask you girls, what do you see here? We are going to follow some questions over here that we have. And I want you to wonder, what do you see here on this front cover, okay? What do you see? What can you see? Okay, for example, here we have some questions. Why, who, when, where, and how, okay? So we are going to make some questions, so let's begin. And Paula, for example, use a question.
Yo hago la pregunta.
You can use one of the questions. Yes, you can use one of them. Ask why, who, when, where, how. Choose one of them. Escoge una y haz una pregunta. Just choose one of them.
Why is wear a flag?
Why you mean? This one right here, the first one. Why means por qué. Okay, so what would you like to know about the front cover? ¿Qué te gustaría saber de la portada? Why? ¿Por qué?
Why is here? Why? A ver, what? Sí, why is here?
And if you don't know a word, that's fine. The flag. Excellent. That's good. So you wanted to know about this flag, right? Okay, perfect. So let's put it over here. So why? Let's put it right here. So why there is a flag? Why there is a flag? Very good. Okay, so now let's continue. Sisa, choose one of them. We have who, quién, when, cuándo, where, dónde, and how, cómo.
When,
when means cuándo. Maybe you can ask, maybe when did that happen? Or when When was this book published? Things like that.
When was the book public?
Okay, great. So when was the book published? Very good, girls. Excellent. Now let's see another question here. We have who, where, and how. Paula, use, well, which one do you want? Do you want who, where, or how?
Who was she?
Oh, yes, great. Who was the woman? Specifically, like that. There you go. Who was she, right? Very good. Now let's see here. We have where and how. Sisa.
Where where era dónde? Yeah. Where are Frida Kahlo from?
Where
are she from?
Very good, perfect, Sisa. Where is she from? Very good, excellent, girls. And how about how? ¿Cómo? Let's see. Let's find a question for how. How about, let me try. Let's do it.
Was she famous?
How was
she famous?
Oh, how was she famous? Very good, Paula. How she was famous? Right. Very good, girls. Very, very good. So here we have the final questions that we got from our front cover, right? So we have why there is a flag. We have a flag over here. Who was this woman over here? Who is this woman? When was the book published? We had to find out where was the book published. Then we have where is she from? Look over here, she's holding a flag too, maybe she's from there. And how she was famous, how she became famous. Okay, so very good, girls. With those questions, now that we have those questions in mind, I want to show you the book. So here I have the book. And I'm going to read aloud to you a little bit of what this book means, okay? So you have an idea of our inspirational person, okay? So here we have the book, and I'm going to read to you a little part, okay? So listen carefully and open your ears, okay? So during her time, Frida Kahlo was famous for many things. That answers your question. Remember you said famous? Well, here it says, for being Diego Rivera's wife, la esposa de Diego Rivera, for her political views, for her physical suffering, because she suffered from an illness. She was sick, estaba enferma. Okay, for her teaching, for her paintings, por sus pinturas, and her sense of humor, and for her love of life. However, Kahlo became famous completely confined to Mexico, the country she loved so much. By the time she died, Kahlo had come to be seen as much more than an artist for many ordinary Mexicans. So that answers the other question that we were talking about. Okay, so let me share to you again the screen, because the questions that you made, they were perfect. Here we have the first one. Okay, so where is she from? And I just said Mexico, right? So that means that Frida Kahlo was from Mexico. And over here, how she was famous, how she became famous. And like I said before, she became famous for being Diego Rivera's wife. Do you know who's Diego Rivera? Do you know who's Diego Rivera?
Era el esposo.
Go ahead. Open your mic.
Era el esposo de Frida Kahlo.
But do you know what he did? ¿Sabes lo que él hacía? Do you know what he did?
Pintaba murales.
Very good. He was a muralist. He loved to paint on top of walls and big buildings. So he was a painter as well. Okay, very good. So that answers these two questions. Now, when was this book published? Let's see. This book was published. Let me see over here. Okay, it says it was published in 2003 in London. Okay, so here we have the book, and this book was published in 2003. So this book is almost new. And let's see, who was this woman? Who can answer this question? Paula Cisa, who was this woman? Who is she?
Frida Kahlo.
Very good. That is Frida Kahlo. This is Frida Kahlo. Very good. And why there is a flag? Why do you think there is a flag? Look over here. What flag is that? La bandera. What?
De Estados Unidos.
From the United States. And why do you think she was in the United States? Why do you think she went to the United States for?
¿Qué hace ahí la bandera? La de México debe ser porque ella es de México y la de Estados Unidos tal vez el libro se hizo allá o algo así.
Very good. Yes. And this book explains that Frida Kahlo went to the United States because she wanted to have to expose her paintings over there too. So she went with her paintings and she was able to present them in the United States, an exhibition. Okay, she had an exhibition of her paintings in the United States. Okay, girls, so very good. You see, we answer questions without reading a book. Sin leer el libro, sacamos preguntas. We had some questions, and that is great. That's perfect. Very good. So I'm going to stop sharing now. Okay, so now that I read a little bit about her, and let me read this to you. So listen carefully, okay? Growing fame since her death, Kahlo became famous and an art has spread worldwide. So everybody around the world knows her paintings, right? Her diary has been translated into many languages. People around the world have read her life story and seen her work in museums, galleries, or reproduced in books, posters, and cards. There are Frida Kahlo t-shirts, cookbooks, cosmetics, and jewelry inspired by her, and a film that has been made of her life called Frida. So Frida, right now, have you seen lately that girls are wearing t-shirts with Frida Kahlo? T-shirts with Frida Kahlo, have you seen them? They have makeup, they have, I don't know, many different things. Jewelry. Posters, very good, Cisa, posters. And there's actually a movie about Frida Kahlo. Okay, great job, girls, excellent. I love all your ideas. Okay, so now moving on, we are going to do another activity and you are going to think about Frida Kahlo and what we just said, okay? Think of maybe 2 words that could describe Frida Kahlo, okay? 2 palabras que describan a Frida Kahlo, okay? Think. I'm gonna give you a minute and think about 2 words, 2 words, 2 palabras, 2 words that maybe you can identify Frida Kahlo, okay? So you ready?
Podría ser beautiful y artist.
Very good. She was beautiful. Of course, she was a beautiful woman. She was very exotic, era exótica. She was very exotic, right? And of course, she is an artist. She is a painter. Very good. How about you, Sisa? Can you tell me 2 words that describes Frida Kahlo?
Intelligent and artistic.
And artistic? Okay, so intelligent, very good. She was very intelligent. Actually, she was in politics. Ella hacía política. She was a communist. What is a communist? Una comunista. She was a communist, and also she was intellectual. So very good. And also, like Paula said, she was an artist. She was very artistic and she painted, but she painted her reality. She painted a lot of things that were happening to her. For example, I'm going to tell you something that happened to her. She was not able to have babies. She was not able to get pregnant. Okay, so she was not having any, and of course, since she was the wife of a famous painter, she wanted to have babies with him, but she couldn't have any. So that makes her super duper sad. And she started to paint that because she was not fertile. Ella no era fértil. She couldn't have babies. No podía tener bebés. Okay, because she had an accident before. Okay, so that is something that you keep on your mind. Okay, so now we're going to continue and I'm going to show you a video. And after this video, you are going to make, you're going to give me some more ideas about this, okay? Let me show you this video. Here you go. Okay, so let me put it right here. Okay, so take a good look, okay? So here we have Frida Kahlo's video, okay? Okay, so take a look over here. It says she started painting her reality. She started painting her reality. I was saying before, she was painting the things that were happening to her. Okay. Look what it says here. Feminism. What is feminism?
Feminista.
She was a feminism. Yes, very good. We will talk about it a little bit more. Feminist. Tolerance. What is tolerance? Do you know what's tolerance?
Era tolerante.
Tolerance, yes. Una persona tolerante. Ooh, this one. What is freedom?
Era libre.
Very good. Freedom means being free, libre. Ooh, and how about this one? This one says, and pride in cultural heritage. What do you understand for this? Pride in cultural heritage. Do you know?
Tenía muy presente su cultura.
Very good, Paula. Yes, she was super proud of her culture. Estaba orgullosísima de su cultura. She was true Mexican. She loved Mexico so much that everywhere she went, She will take her flag and her cultural spirit everywhere. You see how she dresses, the way she looks. Everything was about Mexico. Very good, girls. So here it says her vibrant letters and journals, because also she loved to write letters and journals as well. Like the last workshop that we saw, remember Anna Frank, she used to write on her diary. Well, Frida Kahlo, she loved to do the same thing. She loved to record everything that was happening to her. She was feeling sad, if she was feeling happy, whatever was happening to her, she will write it down on her journal or her diary, okay? So just like Anne Frank, she loved to write. Here we have her home. Look over here, she had a space to paint. She had lots of space. Her house is beautiful. There's your stuff into her paintings. Her paintings have to do a lot. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing. Okay, so you see the video? What were you able to see in the video? Give me some ideas, and if you can share in English, that would be great. Give me some examples, give me some sentences, give me some final ideas about the video. What can you think of the video? We already know that she was a painter. We already said that. But what else? Remember, we saw that she was a feminist. She was, what else? She was tolerant. What else can you think of?
Lo que vimos en el video,
Yes.
vimos que estaba orgullosa de su cultura y que le gustaba mucho pintar, que era muy tolerante.
Can you say she was proud of her culture? Can you say that, Paula? She was proud of her culture. But unmute your microphone.
Repito.
But in English, she was proud.
He was proud
Of her culture.
of her culture.
Very good. And where she was from? Where she was from?
¿Dónde era ella? De México.
Mexico. So she was a proud Mexican. And then, like we said before, she everywhere that she went, she will take her culture with her. Okay. The way she dressed, the way she looked, the way she was thinking, it was all Mexican. Okay. So now let's see. Do you have any idea, Cisa?
She loved Anna Frank because she write diary. And she loved yeah.
Yes, no, that's great. Yes, and like I was saying before, Anna Frank used to write on her diary. So Frida Kahlo did the same thing. Frida Kahlo, she always wrote what was happening to her. Frida Kahlo le gustaba escribir lo que le pasaba a ella igual que a Anna Frank, okay? And of course, she was able to to pass that on future generations, because now that we read their books, now that we read these books, we can see that Frida Kahlo was suffering. Tuvo una vida muy dura y sufrió mucho a consecuencia de la enfermedad que tenía. She was super sick. Okay, she was sick and she had an illness. All right. Okay, very good, girls. I love all your ideas. All your ideas are super great and super, super. I'm glad that you were paying attention to the video. Okay, so for our final activity, I am going to show you my screen. And now with all the ideas that we had, oh, let me go back over here. Hold on one sec. I don't know why it's coming here. Okie dokie. So now let me share once again. And for this final activity, we are going to complete a pictogram. What is a pictogram? Well, a pictogram, here we have some sentences, okay? Do you see them? So here we have some final sentences. And for this, we are going to see, we have world, we have people, painting, and dreams, okay? So, Sisa, read the first sentence.
Frida Kahlo is an example to young.
What do you think? World, people, painting, or dreams?
World.
Do you think Frida Kahlo is an example to young world?
Yes.
You sure?
To young people.
Very good. There you go. Excellent, Isa. So here we have Frida Kahlo. It's an example to young people. Very good. Excellent. So how about you, Paula? Read the next one.
La pantalla está allá. La segunda.
This one right here. The one that I'm showing you.
Okay. Frida was
The
ella cumplió sus logros.
To achieve her. Frida Kahlo was determined to achieve her. Which one do you think?
O sea, podría ser.
It could be world, painting, or dreams.
Painting.
Frida Kahlo was determined to achieve her painting.
Ella logró pintar.
No, listen carefully. Frida Kahlo estaba determinada a perseguir
El mundo, sus sueños.
There you go. Very good. Okay.
Yes.
To achieve her dreams, to conquer her dreams. She wanted to conquer her dreams. Okay. Frida Kahlo was determined to achieve her dreams. Very good. Now you, Cisa, read this one. Frida.
Frida is an inspiration for showing her culture to the world.
There you go. Perfect. To the world. Very good. Frida is an inspiration for showing her culture to the world. Very good. She was, like we said before, remember? She was super proud of being Mexican and she wanted to share it to the whole world. Very good. And the last one, Paula.
Frida Kahlo destined her land and physical pain. She went to continue pain.
Painting. Okay, very good. Excellent. Despite her illness and physical pain, she wanted to continue painting. Look over here. Okay, because remember we were saying that she was sick, estaba enferma, and because she had a physical condition, she didn't give up. She didn't quit. So she started painting more and more, and that was not an issue for her. Actually was the opposite. She wanted to continue painting and painting some more. Very good, girls. Excellent. Now let me go back over here. Where are you? I'm gonna stop.
Creo que sí se levantó la mano.
What was that?
Que a lo que se refería era que a pesar de que ella estaba muy enferma y tenía sus problemas, ella siguió adelante con lo que ella se proponía hacer y lo que le gustaba.
Very good. I was going to ask you now. Very good, Cisa, because now I was going to ask you some final thoughts about Frida, and you just gave me one. Very good. Excellent. So why do you think she's an inspiration to you? Why do you think she inspires you? Because of her sickness, she continued doing what she loved to do, which was painting, right? Very good, Cisa. Now, how about you, Paula? Give me some final thoughts, some ideas. Why is she an inspiration for you to follow?
¿Qué inspiración saqué de ella?
Why she inspires you? ¿Por qué te inspira a ella?
Ella nunca se rindió a pesar de todo lo que le pasó y siempre quiso seguir con lo que a ella le gustaba.
Very good. She didn't quit. Ella nunca renunció a sus sueños. She didn't quit. She even had a sickness, and that didn't stop her from doing what she loved to do the most, which was painting, right? So she's an inspiration for many, many, many of us. And let me tell you why she inspires me. She inspires me because everywhere she went, she will say something good about her country, about Mexico, right? Imagine you going overseas. Imagine you going to United States and say, Ecuador, it's the best country, right? That's what Frida Kahlo said. Every time that she went to an exhibition, she will say that Mexico is the best country, that she had a lot of culture. Even in her clothes, she will show it, right? So that's why I feel that she's an inspiration, because she is showing to the world about her culture, about her Mexico, about the food and everything else, okay? So I love your ideas, girls. Very good. I love the fact that you are inspired by her and by many other inspirational stories that we've been seeing these 2 days, okay? Very good. Okay, so now, thank you so much for coming today. Thank you for this workshop. I hope that you are going to be able to do a little bit more research about her. Maybe if you like this book or maybe other books, you can read them too. I know you love to read. And that was it, girls. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you and take care. We will see each other maybe tomorrow for another class, another workshop, okay? Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much, girls. Thank you. Appreciate it.